Welcome to Minds on Fire. Within you there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. If I know what love is, it is because of you. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. You are only afraid if you are not in harmony with yourself. Learn what is to be taken seriously and laugh at the rest. If you hate a person, you hate something in him that is part of yourself. Everything becomes a little different as soon as it is spoken out loud. One never reaches home, but wherever friendly paths intersect, the whole world looks like home for a time. I have been and still am a seeker, but I have ceased to question stars and books. I have begun to listen to the teaching my blood whispers to me. If you can't find it within yourself, it's pointless to look anywhere else. What I always hated and detested and cursed above all things was this contentment, this healthiness and comfort, this carefully preserved optimism of the middle classes, this fat and prosperous brood of mediocrity. Our mind is capable of passing beyond the dividing line we have drawn for it. Words do not express thoughts very well. Everything immediately becomes a little different, a little distorted, a little foolish. Love must not entreat or demand. Love must have the strength to become certain within itself. Then it ceases merely to be attracted and begins to attract. Solitude is independence. I have always believed, and I still believe, that whatever good or bad fortune may come our way, we can always give it meaning and transform it into something of value. If you want to learn about the sea, go to the sea and learn from it. Every age, every culture, every custom, and tradition has its own character, its own weakness, and its own strength, its beauties and cruelties. The truth is lived, not taught. There is no reality except the one contained within us. Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go. All the knowledge I possess, everyone else can acquire, but my heart is all my own. People with courage and character always seem sinister to the rest. I live in my dreams, other people live in dreams, but not in their own, that's the difference. Not everyone can see his dreams come true in the same way. People are afraid of themselves, of their own reality, their feelings most of all. The only way to deal with this, life and world, is to keep ourselves above both. In each individual the spirit is made flesh. In each one the whole of creation suffers. In each one a Savior is crucified. To study Buddhism is to study the self. To study the self is to forget the self. To forget the self is to be awakened by all things. Life is a journey, not a destination. It is not for me to judge another man's life. I must judge. I must choose. I must spurn purely for myself alone. A true seeker could not accept any teachings without experiencing them for himself. To have to change is the greatest happiness, to be quiet, supple, open. That is the most agreeable state. Man is not by any means of fixed and enduring form. He is much rather a creation of certain currents of life, a confluence of streams of life. All the personalities we encounter in the course of our lives are not ours, but fall into two categories: those we ourselves create, and those created by others. Each day is a little life, every waking and rising a little birth, every fresh morning a little youth, every going to rest and sleep a little death. Wisdom cannot be imparted. Wisdom that a wise man attempts to impart always sounds like foolishness to someone else. We are not going in circles, we are going upwards. The path is a spiral. We have already climbed many steps. The world has become more serious since I last looked out. There is a foolish corner in the brain of the wisest man. It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. All that is thought and talked about behind closed doors can be made public within books. Every man is more than just himself. He also represents the unique, the very special and always significant and remarkable point at which the world's phenomena intersect only once in this way and never again. No permanence is ours. We are a wave that flows to fit whatever form it finds. Opinions mean nothing. They may be beautiful or ugly, clever or foolish. Anyone can embrace or reject them. Man's ultimate concern must be expressed symbolically because symbolic language alone is capable of expressing the ultimate. You know quite well, deep within you, that there is only a single magic, a single power, a single salvation, and that is called loving. I am a tree, a story, a road, a path, but I am not a book. Knowledge can be a negative thing, it can be false or fraud, but wisdom is always true. In every work of art, the artist himself is present. Each man had only one genuine vocation, to find the way to himself. The world is full of magic things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper. Every person's life is a fairy tale written by God's fingers. Suffering is the sole origin of consciousness. I have always loved everything about you that hurts, so pain, has been my pleasure, and the more it hurts, the more I love it. Do not seek the because in love. There is no because, no reason, no explanation, no solutions. It is not our purpose to become each other. It is to recognize each other, to learn to see the other and honor him for what he is. Without words, without writing, and without books, there would be no history, there could be no concept of humanity. When you don't know what to do, wait. The information will become clear in time.